Let's see, I'm well lit down here. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I see. I see. One, two. Just all right. This is what's up. All right. Let me fix this one thing.
Tell you, man. Do my hoodie up.
All right. What's up, everybody? This is SP Hustle Hard, and this is my guy right here, M Dollar. We in the building. It's crazy. It's crazy outside, people. We gonna get right to it. But first and foremost, this is SP Hustle Hard. Like and subscribe, and please share, and please hit that like button. Anyway, yo, what's going on down there in Mexico is crazy. Like, man, they took out Nemencio. What's his name? Money. What's his name again? Nemencio. I think
Oh,
it's hard to
Mancho,
say that again.
Mancho. It's like macho, but Mancho, depending on who pronouncing it.
Okay, well, we ain't pronouncing it right, but look, we gonna get right to it. Hey, look, they took him out, and it's really crazy. They setting buses on fires. They they got people stuck, on them resorts out there in Puerto Vera or Veri or something like that, and Guadalajara, all through there, and it's looking dark out there. And it's like, who do you think is up? Who you think is up next?
Man, we don't know who up next. They can say a name. The name ain't gonna be the name. Ain't nobody gonna put their whole real government on stamping on the cartel. Like,
Right, right,
you know what I'm saying? CIA or whoever is actually people of interest, they know.
right,
You know what I'm saying? They know who's next in line, who next in pocket, where they think
right,
they know. And then it's still somebody under that knows what's going on because they never catch the real head. You just got the motherfucker moving to work. You know
right,
what I mean?
right,
But either or, it's a lot of lives at stake. It's a lot that's at stake behind it. Period.
right.
You know what I mean,
It's
and then you placing a lot of civilians in harm's way. Which one thing I am going to say I respect about the cartel, they went door to door and told them people stay home. They not like ISIS.
right,
They not like don't come outside because we killing all the criminals. Nah, they went door to door like don't come outside because we killing all the police.
yeah.
Facts.
They
And
definitely
then they showed up in armored tanks with GPRs and phone jammers and all types of equipment
yeah. I
that they
seen that.
bought
That was
wholesale
crazy.
from the United States. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
crazy. I
Like they
seen that.
got
That
all
was crazy.
military grade everything, man. They ballistic vest is A1. If you seen them
Right.
pictures, you be like, damn, you would have thought that was the police. No, that's the cartel. The cops don't
Yeah.
even got what they got.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. It's crazy over there. If you see, look, they got a joint right with him. Basically his last words on the phone, talking to I think someone of the government, well, somebody, and he was letting them know, like, and they wasn't trying to hear it. I guess, hey man, there's so much going on social media, and then in the news was happening. They setting the buses on fire. They running up in airports, shooting. They throwing grenades in supermarkets. So my thing is this: if you knocking on doors and telling people don't come out or this and that, why is you throwing grenades in the supermarket?
Cause at the same time they there to make a point. They trying to hurt the establishment. The establishment is the government. The government, the sanction. that boy getting killed. So now they sanctioning people in the streets. Like they gave a first heads up forewarning.
Right.
Anything after that, man, is fair game because they
Right.
could have went out like Guatemalans and or the MS-13 and just started laying heads on the curb. They at least gave him a heads up. And then it was just like I seen one video. They snatched these cats out of the car. You know what I'm saying? Smacked them up all crazy. Smacked them up so that they'll leave. Then they set the car on fire. Then it was the bus they hit the with the RPG. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Like for anybody that don't know, the RPG is a surface to air missile. You know what I'm saying? Stationary from one beam. You know what I mean? But it does a lot of damage.
Right.
It'll blow some shit up, basically.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Like they got them type of weapons, man, and in the public and a tourist attraction is dangerous. It's dangerous anywhere. But for people that's not recognizing and not even knowing that shit about to happen, ah man,
Yo.
bruh.
Listen, bro. Listen, it's crazy right now. Like in Puerto Verde and Guadalajara, they running up. They setting fire. They even going in gas stations, telling people, "Look, get out of here," and setting that on fire. Like they really, they they on their business. I guess that's how they see it. But I know. The people that's on vacation, a lot of people from Canada, and they telling them like, "Yo, don't go out, bro. It's not safe. Chill. Stay here. Relax. You're okay." People
That's
missing their
cause I
flight.
mean that's cause they know how to get the attention of the nationalists. You know what I'm saying? Like the first way to get that wave going is to snatch up somebody that's not from there. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like when you what it used to be, you kidnap an
I don't think
American
I don't think they
or
do that
whatever.
though.
But it ain't just that simple now because like our president is not he's not gonna negotiate. Let me just put it like that for a
Right.
person that's
Right.
not of interest to him. He's not negotiating. You
Right.
can fuck around and kidnap Pence and he still be like, fuck it. Kill him. You know what I mean? Until I get what I want, I ain't sending nobody nowhere. Real talk.
Yeah.
He move
But
like that.
but listen, what's happening over there, people, please be mindful, be aware, be on point, check your surroundings, and understand it's crazy. And God willingly, y'all all make it home safe over the people that's over this stuff. Next, they saying there's a lot of people jocking for their position. You heard?
Yeah, I just wanted my animal lovers to see my coys. Let me show you again. I got some coys in here. Look up.
You definitely a
All
good
you
friend,
Japanese
bro.
koi, all you Japanese koi lovers. Know what I mean, but back to the topic at hand.
Yeah, is it like a few people they was mentioning that's next in line? And the crazy part is they know, like, look, they live day to day. They know they living on borrowed time, whether it's dying or going to jail. So they know that there's an expiration date that's could be tomorrow or years from now. They understand that, and heavy the head that wear that crown, real heavy, real talk. I
Yeah.
think the people. I think the people in Mexico is really sick and tired, and this is normal. Like to them, this is really like normal day to day. Not so much,
It's
but they
nah, it's
used to
not day
seeing
to
this.
day. It's not normal because
No,
it's happening at tourist
yeah,
attractions. Listen, like if you look at some of the documentaries that been held in these places that is going down at, because they're attacking places that normally don't have none of this type of action, don't have no drug. Like it's funny, right?
but
When you think cartel, you would think like, oh, some back alley, everybody got masks. No, that's what
I didn't
America
know
looks
that,
like.
man.
That's what it looked like
Man,
over here. When
nah.
you go over there, it's so clean. There's no bums. There's no fiends on the street. Nobody's asking you to
Yes,
buy
there is.
drugs.
Yes, there is. Oh,
Not in the tourist attractions, bro. The places that you talking about,
well,
they don't move that
I'm gonna
way.
see, but I ain't been there yet.
And
But
then in Mexico, period, yo, for real, you know what I'm saying? It's not they don't move. Yo, Mexico don't look like Haiti. It don't look like Jamaica. It don't look like DR. Mexico is beautiful, bro. And half them
there it
people,
is.
they don't have. Listen, they don't have a drug. Here's another point to point out. There's no drug epidemic in none of the places where the drugs come
I
from.
beg to
Do you
differ.
realize that?
I beg to differ
What's
on
the
that
drug
one, man.
name a drug
I
epidemic in Mexico? What's the drug
they
epidemic in
do they
Mexico?
do they do. I think it's one of them
It's
synthetic
what?
drugs. It's a synthetic.
Man,
I
get the
can't get
fuck
the name.
name. Nah,
Real
nah.
talk.
Let's state
No,
facts.
real
Don't state
talk. No,
opinions,
no,
bro.
I'm not.
Cause it's a
I'm
fact.
not.
In
Yo,
Mexico, them people are so family orientated. When you take pictures of Mexico and any one of them resorts or whatever, they do not be out there looking crazy. You come to
right,
America, go to Vegas, go to Atlantic City.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Go to fucking Miami. There's people out there looking crazy, ask for drugs on the street, all crazy. Now I'm not
right,
saying like you don't go to Mexico and nobody's gonna say no drugs. No, it's there, but they don't move that way. They families don't function that way.
right.
They don't deal that way. Everything's quiet behind closed doors. Here in America, nah. You can walk down 54th Street. You can walk down, know what I mean, in Chester. You can walk down in Detroit. You can walk down to DC. Found drug bottles right where you step at. Everywhere you go, dirty. Seriously, bro. Don't act like you don't fucking know, like you ain't been around. Like state the truth, state the facts. It's fucked up over here on that
This what
tip.
I'm gonna say. Okay, I hear you on that, bro.
The whole America
That's
is the slums, man.
nah. Cut
And
it out.
Brooklyn niggas
Cut it
started it.
out. Yeah, man. If you don't cut it out, hey, listen. Let me tell you this. Yes, Mexico is a beautiful place, but don't think for one moment that every country don't have their ghetto, their slums, their
Oh
bums,
yeah, no
their
doubt.
fiends, all that. Come on, they definitely got.
I never thought
I
Paris
agree
would
with
look
you.
the way it looked.
It depends on where you go.
Yo, nigga, right outside the Eiffel Tower, they got bums sleeping under that joint. So it's like, I get it. But I'm just saying, like, the way they say about Mexico and they like, oh, the cartel, da, da, is what you would think
I
in your
agree with you on
mind.
that. I agree.
It's
I agree
not,
with
it's
you on
not
that.
like that.
I, I,
It's
I,
not
I,
like that, man.
I agree with you on that part. Like it's not because they value the money. They value. They definitely value the American money, and I agree with you on that one. Like everything is. I mean, it shakes over there. Let's say that it does shake over
Yeah.
there. Like yeah, and they
You,
have killed.
you fuck up, you die.
Right,
Period.
but
That's the
no, but
politics
we
there.
listen.
You mess up,
I
you die.
yeah, I understand that, but you got
If
to
that's a
listen.
cartel, that's the Mexican cartel way. If you mess something up, you going. Period.
I
That's
agree
how they
with you on
roll.
that.
But as
Yeah,
far as like the stupid stuff, like how it going over here, they not over there acting like that, bro. That's it.
I
That like
beg to
it's
differ on a
you
little
got the
bit of that,
American
man.
way, and then you got the
I,
way of like
I mean,
thievery and robbery. Like, you
I
know what I'm
don't agree
saying?
with you
Whereas
on that
though
part.
you say you don't.
No, I don't agree with you on that part. Like, what I'm saying is this, and the part I'm saying that I don't agree with what you saying is like, I understand certain areas that it's beautiful. Yeah, it's nice over there. Mexico is a beautiful place, but don't get it twisted and think that they don't have no slums or addicts and fiends and whatnot, and
Oh
they
yeah,
ain't
yeah,
got
no
blocks
doubt.
where they ain't got blocks where they slinging. You know what I mean? You don't think
Nah,
that over there.
if anything, if they had any problem, I would say it would be with cocaine. You know what I'm saying? Me just knowing Mexicans, you know what I mean, and how they deal and how they roll, and they probably
Right.
got a few that's on all types of shit. You know what I mean? That they get caught up in that or whatever. You know what I mean? But I'm saying like the majority of like yo, if you want to put a statistic or a number on it, right? If you was gonna put Mexico against Americans, I would say 75% of Americans is on some type of drug, whereas though maybe 30% of Mexicans is on some type of drug.
But
And
don't but
And that's how much them number. And yo, I would beg to differ if you would think them numbers would be different. I guarantee you they probably be. I'm probably like dead ass on point.
All right, let me say this though. Let me
Cause
say
their
this.
family values and everything is different, bro.
Okay.
They still in Mexico. They still sit down and eat as families, my nigga. You know that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, not all of them, but yeah, they do. From
When
my
like
understanding, from
I know
people I know,
you frequent little dinners with your kids and shit. But I'm talking about as a whole family,
real
mom,
shit.
dad, kids, grandmom, they all there. When the fuck do you see that here, bro? That's a rarity here.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
How
You
isn't it?
just not. You just not mingling with people
Name
like
the
that.
people that
That
sit down and eat together. Name them. You know them. Name them.
the people do.
Name
People
them.
do. People still sit down
Who's
and eat
yo, bro?
together.
I'm talking about I'm talking about regular family meals every day. Like it's that. This is what they do.
You
They get
do
out of
have
school.
families
They
that
get
do
up.
that.
Yo, the average
You
American family don't even have all the members there. The dad is either gone or the mom is gone or the kids is on drugs. So tell me how the fuck you got that statistic?
all
Where
right?
did you get it from?
Is you talking about? Is you talking about
I'm talking about a real
family?
family functioning thing, bro. Every
You
day
talking
we come
about
home, mom
family?
is cooking, dad is coming from work, and we all sit down at the table, the same
All right.
table, and eat.
All right. I understand that. But
Anybody
are
that's
we?
watching this will agree. They be like, yo, you know what?
No, no, they not.
Think in your
They
head.
ain't gonna agree. They
Think in
gonna be
your
like,
head
yo,
how many people have that, bro, that do that here in
they ain't gonna
America.
agree with that because they're gonna be like, he's going way off course. Because
How is that
no,
off course, man?
because listen, this is what I'm saying. Because all because you may not know,
Can you name 5 families, bro, that do that?
son. No, I can't because
Just for
I
shits
ain't
and giggles,
doing
can you name five
a
families?
census on that, huh?
Nah,
I
honestly though, off the top of your head, Joe, bro.
My
Like,
family
answer this.
do it on
Answer
some
me
days.
this.
They do it on regular days. They do it. I
So
do
they
it.
all sit down. They all sit down at the table together and eat meals.
Right? No, but and a lot of them families over there don't do that. And you know what you're forgetting? United States is bigger than Mexico. So it's. But anyway, let's stick to this. Let's stick to what we was talking about. You know what, Mexico? If you're out there listening, I think that's your next mayor right there. At least
Yeah,
for me.
if y'all out there listening, I can get just hit me up. I'll give you his address since he think y'all not like that in the field. Show him how family
Oh no,
orientated
I
y'all
know
is.
one thing. Listen, don't get it effed up. I ain't never say they ain't. It's proven they like that in the field. But what I'm saying is this: the ones that's jockeying for the position. Oh my God, it's
See,
like
that's a different echelon though, bro. Cause what makes you able to become a cartel boss?
I don't know.
Let me ask you that.
I ain't never I ain't never been down that path, so I couldn't tell you, and I'm not trying to see that path.
I mean, not to
I
say that you
expect to
did,
see
but
me
I mean,
feeling
you've been
good.
around long enough to know what goes on.
Right,
Like,
but
how does regime change? Because you can't change a
cause
regime
some
under somebody that don't know shit and just going like they had to honestly, basically, been raised in that life. Because when Griselda had her reign over there, you know what I'm saying, and
that was in Miami.
Medellin, what did
No,
she do?
she came to Miami.
Okay, so when she had the pat, when things started getting passed on, who did it go to?
I don't know.
Her
I ain't
sons, bro.
I ain't see that movie.
It was through her. It was through her husband. She killed 3 of those, and then you know what I'm saying it was her sons. Her
All right,
sons picked up because they were raised. You got to realize this. How can you just you
listen.
can't? This is not like the presidency that you can appoint and just point people out. No, they are
Okay.
raised in this life and they already know what's going on, and the connects know that their family is going to stand behind them. That's the only
Right,
thing can
right.
make you an
But
actual
that's
cartel
not what
boss.
I'm asking you. I'm not asking you that. I didn't want the
You said
history
who's
on
going
it.
to become the cartel boss?
There, no. What I'm saying is this. Yes, I did say that, but who's going to become the next cartel boss is up to whoever who can hold that crown, because they got a
It
video.
should fall into the bloodline of the family, though, bro.
Don't say that because
You
there is someone.
Yeah, I
For
mean,
you
but
to say
that's
that
naturally because you got
stepson.
to be around and know. And then how are you going to hold that stain? Now, see, if you was maybe second, like whoever Mancho's second was, he would naturally probably be able to get in it unless Mancho would. Well, he's not around to actually appoint anybody.
Mincho, something like that.
Mincio or whatever, he's not around to appoint anybody, so it would probably go to whoever in the other families is going to agree that could be the leader.
Okay.
Now, if you was
Now you
somebody
look
and you,
you up looking at too much Godfather one.
that's not no Godfather, nigga. You
They
gotta be
not
able to
like
know the
they.
business.
I know
You
that, but
can't
you
step
say
into that
other
position
family. You
without knowing
saying
the business.
I understand that, but you saying other families like other families got to give their blessings.
I
That
don't want
ain't
to say
like
I
that.
don't want to say it's not blessings. I don't want to say names, but if you got one family that's standing behind and they just lost their head, then the rest of his regime is going to stand up. Now the other cartels had to agree because that's the only way
No,
you stay.
that's not how they
Oh, wait a minute,
go. They
listen,
don't do
listen.
that.
That's the only way you stay because it best believe there's an agreement in between Cialoa and the because he wasn't Cialoa and
All right,
they just put them to the side.
but
Cause who's going to take over? It
my
might not be him. Now,
all right,
now they
but
might not
this is
let
what
the
I'm saying.
CLOs might not let nobody get ahead of that.
No,
Like we
no,
taking over
no.
now.
Now you tripping. Now you tripping. Money. They don't work like that, bro.
So
They
how do they
don't
work?
work like that. They don't look. One, they bang out with Sinaloa, so they don't look to them to tell
Right.
them who's going to be. And no, that's not how that.
But
Whoever's
whatever
good.
kept the peace, I'm saying whatever kept the
No,
peace, it got to be
money.
somebody that knows how the peace was kept. Either way, you got to know that business, bro.
Yes, pretty much. We're gonna leave it like
Like
that.
you
But it's
can't
not
just
like
hop on that and be like, oh, da da da. No, it don't work that way, my nigga.
all
You
right,
got to know all the players.
all right,
Period.
but you gotta understand also, this is not Godfather. They don't
I
operate
didn't
like
say it was
Godfather, like how
Godfather,
they
bro.
used to do,
It don't
where
gotta
they
be
gotta
fucking
get the
Godfather.
opinions from the
We
other
could be talking
families.
about
No,
Brazil. We could be
no.
talking about Colombians. We could be talking about the
It'll be a
motherfucking
more of a
Russian mob.
listen. It'll
It's still a regime and it's still some type of fashion that you gotta
right,
fall
and
in
I
and
understand
that
that.
you gotta know who you dealing with. That's
Right,
all
but
I'm
you
saying.
gotta understand, it'll be more of an infight before it'll be somebody from another clan, we should say, that's
Nah,
gonna
but look,
appoint who they want to
they
put
been
towards
you
the
right.
clan.
Listen,
It's
they
not
been.
gonna
I'm
be
not
like
saying
no, it's
nah.
not
You right.
happening like that.
That's not. This not the mob. I see where you going with it. It's not the mob. I'm saying this. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit.
Damn,
Damn, look at
you
this
look,
shit, man.
hey yo, you look like you in somewhere in a basement in Mexico.
Nah, this shit just started letting off all this steam, man.
Damn. That's how you get your heat. Anyway, we're gonna move right on. Everybody, this is
I don't
everybody
know.
hustle hard. Like and subscribe. We was talking about the today's situation that happened the day before in Mexico.
Yo, it's supposed to
It's
be
crazy.
doing this.
It's crazy. I don't know. I'm not a plumber or a mechanic or whatever have you, but moving right along. I want to get to this point of John Davidson and what he said at the Bata is like an academy for they hand out awards for movies and television shows. And during the speech of Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo, I don't want. I'm just gonna say Delroy L. And as they was giving a speech, this guy said "nigger." He said the nigger. He said the nigger word. So everybody was like, and they didn't even pause it. The better award or BBC just happened somewhere out in London, if I'm not mistaken. Europe, one of them European countries. So they try to put it off on that he got some type of disease caused the tourist, whatever you call it, and yeah, that he can't control what he say. What I'm saying, that was in his heart. Period. I don't care. We know you could blame it on he had a sickness and a disease or whatever you want to blame it on. It was in his heart. He said what he said when he saw two black men come to the podium to do a presentation or announce the next winner. Yeah, that was in his heart. He knew I ain't trying to hear that. That missed me with that. They trying to clean that up and say it was his disease or whatever he had going on. Man, that man is yeah, all right. Yeah, his name is John Davidson. They had made a movie about his current situation that he got going on, and it was up for a nomination. And again, like I was saying, when Michael B. Jordan, I should say, and Delroy L came up to present, the next winner and whatnot, he just went out and they didn't even block it. They didn't even, and plus the crazy part is that was re-recorded. They still let that play. Make that make sense. It was pre-recorded. It wasn't live. And even if it was live, they still got things in place to bleep it out. Yeah, BBC. Yeah, yeah. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Because what? He had that in his heart. I don't care what type of syndrome or disease he got going on. He had that all built up in his heart from the rip. That's how I look at it. That's how I see it. But that's my opinion, and I gotta stand on that one with that because that was crazy, and they didn't even bleep it. Anyway, also making news. Jalen Brown doing All Star Week. He had rent out a spot, and they was forced to leave. Not for well, you could say, but the police pulled up and told them they got to shut the situation down, and they was like, "What?" And so the Beverly Hills police came out with a statement like they didn't pay the lease, but then they had to retract that and say, "Ups, we made a mistake. We apologize." Man, y'all knew what y'all was up to all along, man. Y'all missed me with that, man. Your Beverly Hills police, man. You're lying. Yeah. He and Jalen Brown, and if y'all don't know who he is, he plays for the Boston Celtics. Big shout outs to you, Jalen Brown, for holding your head in the face of the goofiness. Anyway, yeah, my boy, he rolled out. He having difficulties. The steam went out, but moving right along. Also, during the situation that's happening over there in Mexico, they took the time to break some people out of jail in Puerto Vallarta, something like that. Yeah, I know what I mean. Over there in Mexico, and yeah, they freed some people. I guess they took their time to do this amongst the chaos that was happening. But anyway, this is SP Hustle Hard. Like and subscribe. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, checking us out. We was talking about the situation that happened and the takedown of the taking out, I should say, of the a cartel boss and the people that's looking forward to wearing the crown and the chaos that's going on over there. Hopefully everybody make it back and get home safe. With that, this is SP Hustle Hard, like and subscribe, and I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Good night. What's up, man? It's goofy shit.